I still can't believe this Oscar-nominated actor appeared in Star Trek, Picard, and never returned. When you think of Star Trek, you probably picture starships, phasers, and epic explorations of the final frontier. You might even think of the iconic actors whose performances define generations: Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner. But occasionally, the franchise throws a curveball that leaves fans blinking in disbelief. One of the most unforgettable examples, the appearance of a certain Oscar-nominated actor in Star Trek, Picard, who delivered a magnetic performance and then vanished without a trace. It's hard to overstate the shockwaves this cameo sent through the Star Trek fan community. The series, while known for weaving new and returning characters into its tapestry, rarely attracts actors of this caliber for a single fleeting role. And yet, there they were, a familiar face with the gravitas of a major Hollywood Award nomination, appearing in a storyline that seemed destined for the history books. Surprise that turned heads. The casting of this actor was not just a stunt, it was a statement. From the moment they appeared on screen, the episode's atmosphere shifted. The dialogue carried more weight, the stakes felt higher, and even the subtle gestures of other characters seemed amplified by their presence. Fans couldn't stop talking about it online. Social media lit up with clips, GIFs, and debates. Who was this actor? How did Star Trek Picard manage to snag someone with such a distinguished career for a brief role? And perhaps most importantly, why weren't they sticking around? For longtime viewers, this was particularly jarring. Star Trek is known for building intricate character arcs across seasons. Characters usually grow, evolve, and often return for multiple episodes, or at least get referenced in future storylines. This guest star broke that pattern, delivering a performance so memorable that it almost demanded a full season arc, yet leaving the universe entirely after just one episode. The role that packed a punch. What made this appearance even more astonishing wasn't just the star power, it was the role itself. The actor played a character that challenged Jean-Luc Picard in ways that felt both personal and monumental. It wasn't just a villain of the week scenario. There was nuance, moral ambiguity, and tension that made every scene crackle. Some fans argued that the episode's emotional resonance rested entirely on this actor's shoulders. You could see it in the exchanges with Picard, every line delivered with precision, every glance carrying hidden meaning. It was one of those rare moments in television where a character, despite limited screen time, becomes a defining moment in the lead's journey. And yet, once the plot wrapped, the character was gone. There was no lingering subplot, no teaser for a return, no mention in subsequent episodes. Just like that, an Oscar-nominated talent appeared, stole the scene, and disappeared into the ether. Fan theories run wild. Naturally, fans couldn't resist speculating. Was the actor's absence due to scheduling conflicts, creative differences, or was it a deliberate choice by the showrunners to make the cameo feel ephemeral, leaving a tantalizing what if in the series canon? Online forums lit up with debates. Some argued that the character had unfinished business with Picard that the writers never explored. Others theorized that the guest star's involvement was meant to hint at a larger narrative, perhaps in future seasons or spin-offs. Every theory seemed plausible because the performance was too compelling to ignore, and yet too fleeting to fully satisfy the curiosity it sparked. There's also a growing appreciation for the storytelling technique itself. By bringing in an actor of such stature for a single, unforgettable appearance, Picard created a moment that resonates precisely because it's fleeting. It's almost cinematic in its execution, a cameo that lingers in memory long after the credits roll, a moment frozen in time. In retrospect, that episode has become iconic, not because of plot twists or shocking revelations, but because of the sheer impact of one brilliant performance. The absence of a follow-up only amplifies the intrigue. It's like a comet streaking across the night sky. Brief, brilliant, and impossible to forget. For Star Trek fans, it's a reminder that the franchise still has the power to surprise. Even decades after its inception, even with the universe as sprawling as the one in Picard, there's room for moments that defy expectation. A single guest appearance can redefine a storyline, deepen the emotional resonance, and spark endless discussion. And that's exactly what this Oscar-nominated actor achieved. The best part? The mystery surrounding their absence only adds to the legend. Every time fans rewatch that episode, they're drawn back to the magnetism of the performance, wondering what might have been. And maybe that's the point. Sometimes, a fleeting moment is more powerful than a long arc, leaving us with the thrill of surprise and the enduring allure of what if. So here's to the actor who appeared, stunned, and vanished. In a universe filled with time travel, warp drives, and starships, it's fitting that some mysteries remain.